All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another video. So I know I don't really do reactions or talk about music that much, but Linkin Park's got a new singer, and Linkin Park is one of my top five favorite bands, not brands, of all time. So I just kind of wanted to go check it out on video and get my reactions. I got a lot of thoughts. We're not going to get into them all just yet. We're going to start out by watching Waiting for the End by Chester. We're going to listen to an older version. This is one of my favorite live performances by Chester. Actually, hold up. The background is kind of fucked, but it's okay. You know, it'll be fine. We're going to listen to this version by Chester. I'm going to give you my thoughts on this one. Then we're going to move over to the new version with Emily Armstrong singing it. And I'm going to give y'all some of my thoughts about the new new lead singer for Linkin Park. So let's start out with good old Chester. Also, R.I.P. One of the most talented singers of all time. And here's the thing I like about Chester so much. The studio versions are almost one-to-one with the live versions. There really isn't much difference, which a lot of singers today can't say, or they'll play like the studio version while they're doing live.
Waiting for the end to come, wishing I had strength to stand. This is not what I had planned. It's out of my control. Flying at the speed of light, thoughts were spinning in my head. So many things were left unsaid. It's hard to let you go. I know what it takes to move on.
Sorry, I'll stop singing.
I know how it feels to all I wanna do is trade this life for something new, holding on to what I haven't got. Sitting in an empty room, trying to forget the past. This was never meant to last. I wish it wasn't so. I know what it takes to move on. I know how it feels to all I wanna do is trade this life for something new, holding on to what I haven't got. What was left when that fire was gone? I thought it felt right, but that right was wrong. All caught up in the eye of the storm, trying to figure out what it's like moving on. And I don't even know what kind of things I said. My mouth kept moving and my mind went dead. So picking up the pieces now, where to begin? The hardest part of ending is starting again. Go!
That line right there is why I picked this song to start with. It's the hardest part of ending is starting again, and that's what we've got for Linkin Park, a new start. Look at that, dog. Dude, I want to say we'll never replace Chester. band puts his heart and soul into the music. Bro, and the whole crowd's feeling it. Oh my gosh. That is definitely one of my favorite live performances by Linkin Park. I know they've got a bunch of really good ones. There's the Given Up live performance, which we might do at some point. If I really want to see if Emily performs Given Up live. If Emily performs Given Up live, we'll probably check them both out. Okay, now let's check out the new version. Let's see how Emily does. And also, I want to say, but hold up, before we get into this one, if you go back and listen, like if you listen to that live version, that live version. Sorry, you can't see my finger if it's over here. Just gets cut off. But if you go back and watch that live version, or not the live version, the studio version, and you listen to the live version like right next to each other, they're pretty much. It's not 1-to-1. I mean, obviously, in a live performances, there's going to be a little bit of differences, but it's pretty damn close to 1-to-1. Like the sound is almost exactly the same. But that's just something Chester brought to the table. He didn't need any electronics. He didn't need anything to make him sound better. He just went out there and sang. Also, just another heads up. I've already listened to. I watched the whole live stream of the Linkin Park return. So it's not like this is the first time I'm hearing any of these songs. Um, but I just wanted to like do a little compare and contrast, see what we think. And Mike's got a lot in this song. Mike sings a lot in this song. So this is not all Emily.
Waiting for the end to come, wishing I had strength to stand. It's out of my control.
One thing I do want to. Okay, I'm not going to pause very much, but one thing I do want to say is Emily's like pretty much on audition right now. Like obviously they're going to keep her no matter what. Um, but to the fans, she is very much on. People are looking harder at her than anybody else in the band. And I know a couple people didn't come back. I think it was the drummer. It wasn't able to come back. But people got their eyes on Emily. Everybody, which I went over to the Linkin Park subreddit after this because I was like, well, hey, this should be, everybody should be pretty excited about this. Spoilers, they were. They were not excited. Well, some people were. Some people were. We'll talk about that in a minute. But Emily's already, I think she sounds good already. But one of the things she's doing is she's letting the fans sing along, which I kind of appreciate, but at the same time, it's like, hey, we want to hear what you got. We know the fans will sing all of the Linkin Park songs. I don't know if you guys remember any of the Linkin Park like memorials. Maybe we'll go back and look at one of those. But the Chester Memorial kind of things that Mike and the rest of Linkin Park did after he died, which are like the saddest fucking things ever. If you go back and watch them. But it's like a group of 10,000, 20,000 people just letting all their emotions out, and Mike had the crowd pretty much sing Chester's parts. But one of the things about Linkin Park is the fans are very much a part of the performance. The fans all love, even though there's some albums that the fans don't like as much, or maybe the fans have their favorites. Like I'm pretty sure Hybrid Theory is still probably the number one album for most Linkin Park fans. But I mean, I like pretty much all the Linkin Park stuff, from Hybrid Theory all the way to their the newest stuff they put out with Chester. But yeah, so the band is or the crowd's going to be part of it, and Emily leans on that, which I think is okay. But I think we're all most interested to see what Emily's got for us. Anyways, let's get back into it.
Flying at the speed of light, my hand. So many things were left unsaid. It's hard to let you go.
Also, I think Emily's trying to build that connection with the audience. You know.
I know what it takes some more. I know how it feels to love. All I wanna do is trade this life for something new. Holding on to what I haven't got.
And I really like that. I really like that God.
Trying to forget the past. This was never meant to last. I wish it wasn't. I know what it takes to move. All I wanna do.
Look at how happy Mike looks. Oh my gosh. The hardest part of being stuff. Yeah, go. And I think this might be kind of a hard song for Emily to perform, because I think this, like, if you listen to the lyrics, it's kind of describing Emily's new situation that she's in. This, God, what a scream. Gosh, okay. So, a lot of thoughts here. A lot of thoughts. Main thoughts. She does not try to sing like Chester does. Like, you know, Chester's got a real smooth way of singing, waiting for the end. Also, I'm gonna hold up. I'm gonna pop up this this filter on the camera. So, okay, yeah, my main thoughts are I really like Emily's way of singing. She's got these screams that I think are going to do really well with some of the, you know, the later Linkin Park stuff with Chester's got more of an electronic kind of sound to it. Whereas like the beginning stuff has like way more rock and like screaming type of stuff. So I'm really excited to see how she does on some of that stuff. But I like how she's incorporating it here. I think it kind of moves the old Linkin Park style and mixes it with the new stuff and mixes it with the new what we have now, the new Linkin Park. And I know, you know, we all wish Chester was still here, obviously, but at the same time, we've got to make do with what we can. I think Emily's gonna do a really good job. I mean, to be honest, there's way better performances from her throughout the whole live stream, and we might go check more of them out. I definitely want to do Emptiness Machine. I want to pull up Emptiness Machine and give that a listen. I really like that song. I dig it so far. I also really want to see her do Given Up. Because obviously we all know that if you've seen any of the live performances of Given Up, that's probably some of Chester's best stuff. The 17-second scream version is probably the best one by Chester. So I'm really curious to see how she handles something like that. which I don't remember them playing "Given Up" during the live stream. But I also know they probably want to move into new music. They probably don't want to just play the old hits all the time. You know, they're getting ready to release a new album. I think they've at least got the one new song already, "Emptiness Machine," which I do like. I'm a fan of. So I'm excited for this new direction of Linkin Park. Also, I hope they don't like just completely abandon the old stuff because I mean that's where all our love from Linkin Park comes from. I mean, not that we don't love this new stuff, but yeah, it's still going to take some time. Still got to get used to Emily. But what I like the most about Emily is that she's got a different take on the music. She doesn't try to sing it like Chester does, which is good because if you tried to sing it like Chester does, we would notice how not Chester you are. So I like that she's got a new take on everything, and I think a female vocalist is probably the right move. I I don't know. I like her so far. I think she's done pretty good. I don't think Waiting for the End was her best one from the live show. Uh, but we'll look at some more of them probably. I definitely want to. Linkin Park's one of my top five favorite bands of all time. They might be number one. I can sing more Linkin Park songs. Maybe Paramore is the only one I can sing more songs of. But I really enjoyed the new performance, and it felt like, gosh, I can't even describe the feeling when I saw that they had this new live stream going. I watched the whole thing as soon as I saw it pop up. I was like, I gotta check this out. Um, and I'm super excited for what the future holds for Linkin Park. Obviously, R.I.P. Chester. Well, we all miss you so much. Um, but I think the majority of Linkin Park fans are excited for this new chapter. You know, we haven't had new music in a long time. It's not going to be the same, but it's kind of the same in the same style. So I'd imagine if you like old Linkin Park, you'll probably like this new stuff too. And if Mike approves of her, then I approve of her. Um, Also, just want to get into some of the drama, the drama of Emily Armstrong. So there's a bunch of backlash. If you go check the Linkin Park subreddit, they shut down for like the 2 days after they announced Linkin Park, the new singer Emily. I guess there's a bunch of people throwing backlash around about like her religious beliefs. And I don't even want to get into what her religious beliefs are, but she's a Scientologist. And something about her going to a court case with Danny Masterson. This is just my own opinion, and you feel free to have your own opinion. This is just how I feel. But I'm from the United States of America. I believe that everybody's allowed to believe whatever they want, and you shouldn't really judge people for what they believe. I mean, you don't have to agree with it, you don't have to like it, but you should respect other people's religions, even if you personally don't, even if they don't drive with you or whatever. So I don't, that doesn't bother me at all. The other thing was something with Danny Masterson. She was like at his court case or something. I'm not even really sure. I also don't know why people give a shit. I do not understand why people give a shit about other people's lives. She's out here making music. If you want to like judge the music, say you don't like that, I totally understand that. But I don't get this obsession with tearing people down. I really don't get it. It's like we've got this cool new thing. We should sit here and enjoy it. But instead, there's just a bunch of people shitting on Emily for shit she's done in the past. Which I believe in second chance. I don't even think what she did was really that wrong. If Danny was her friend, even if Danny's a total piece of shit, if Danny's her friend and she went to support him in court, okay. If I had a friend that was a total piece of shit, I would probably go support him in court too. Um, People need to like get over that. You need to like focus on your own life. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Um, it's not like she did anything illegal. It's not like she broke the law. She went and supported her friend, and she's even had to apologize for it. Just so you know, if one of my friends turns out to be a piece of shit and I go to their trial, I'm not going to apologize. I'm not going to give a fuck what anybody else thinks. So that's my opinion on that. I know we want to hold people to a high moral standard, but like hold yourself to that own high moral standard before you hold somebody else to it. And people on the internet just love to tear each other down. So that's what they're doing here with Emily. But I just want you to know, Emily, I am super stoked to have you as a part of Linkin Park. please come to Oklahoma. I will come to y'all's. I will come to a live show for sure. I never got to see Linkin Park. I was a kid. And then Chester died before I got old enough to where I could have went out and really watched some. So this is super exciting for me because I want to go see Linkin Park live. Is it going to be sad that Chester's not there? Yeah. Am I going to cry? Probably. But as far as all the drama is concerned, I don't really care. If that's your thing, if you want to hold up, if you want to like be all morally concerned about things, probably don't buy iPhones. Probably don't use the internet. Probably there's 1,000 things that you do that are contribute to the harming of society. So I wouldn't worry about it so much. I don't get all the hate. Um, but the internet's full of haters, so that's what they're gonna do. I just want to say I'm super stoked for this new page of Linkin Park. I can't wait to check out more of their music. Definitely gonna look at the Emptiness Machine live. So we'll do. I'm not a music react channel. I'm not gonna start doing a bunch of music reactions. I'm looking at Linkin Park because this is a whole new phase for one of my favorite bands, and I just want to get my thoughts out there. If you disagree, that's okay. Let me know down in the comments. If you disagree, because she's a Scientologist, I do not give a shit about your opinion. I do not care what you think. You can still leave your opinion down in the comments. I'll still give it a like and a heart because every form of comments is good engagement. But I don't give a shit. I could not care less what you think. So yeah, that's my general opinion. I'm super excited for Linkin Park's new direction. We will check out the Emptiness Machine on a video. I will check out if they do Given Up live. We will also do a kind of like this video where I looked at Waiting for the End live from Emily and Chester. I think they did Crawling. We're probably gonna do Crawling. I probably want to take a look at Crawling as well. Because I think that was one of the ones that Emily did better on. So I definitely want to give that a look. Once again, I don't think this was her best work. I think she could do way better than this, and not in a bad way. Like I think she did really good with Waiting for the End, but I think she's got even more in her, if you know what I mean. Like this is her first performance. She's probably got a shit ton of nerves. You can obviously tell she's trying to get that connection with the audience going. And I hope the audience is able to, I hope they're able to feel it. I hope they're able to get behind Emily. But the only time will tell. So just yeah, I'm super excited. I'm super stoked for the new chapter of Linkin Park. I will be checking out all their music, and yeah, keep an eye out for the other. I will definitely do a Emptiness Machine reaction. Not that I'm not going to do a bunch of reaction content, so please don't leave me your songs that you want me to go check out. I'm not going to do it. I'm only going to. I'm only doing this because I'm really interested in the new phase of Linkin Park. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I probably rambled there. I also probably said some things you might disagree with, which, oh God, it must be the end of the world. But I hope you guys are excited for Emily Armstrong here in Linkin Park. Let me know what you guys think about Linkin Park's choice as adding her as the new singer. But if you tell me because you don't like how she does things, I don't really care. I want you to know. I want to know how you feel about her singing. Are you guys? Do you think she's going to be a good replacement for Chester? Obviously, nobody can replace Chester, um, but we've got a new singer, and I'm excited for her. I think she's going to do a good job. So. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys made it all the way to the end. If not, that's okay. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think about Emily. Also, R.I.P. Chester. You are a real one forever. Oh, also, please like and subscribe because if I don't forget to say that, we can end the video. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed.